Guys, so today I'm here to share my first experience with the Sparkle & Co powders.
So for this process, apart from the powder, you will be needing the pH base, base bond, solidify, gloss coat, and also you will be needing a buffer, a brush, cuticle pusher, nail file, as well as a cuticle oil. As and when the need arises, I will show you when and how to use each of these products. So let's begin. As you can see, I have already filed my nails to the desired shape and length and also have cut my cuticles. So the first step is to prep your nails. Begin with sanitizing your nails properly. Then take a cuticle pusher and push back your cuticles. Then with the help of a buffer, make the nail surface a bit rough, and this step basically removes any excess cuticle or shine on the nail surface. Also, if you have strong nails, I would suggest you to apply only 2 coats of the powder, but if you have very weak or brittle nails, then at least 3 coats is what I recommend. Otherwise, you can even go to 4 or 5 coats as in how you like it. No matter how many coats you apply, the nail will not become thick and it will not stand out or look odd. Now take a brush and clean the excess dust from the nail surface. Now we have our nails all prepped for the dip powder.
So before you begin, make sure to shake the box properly in order to mix the powder as well as the color properly. This also prevents the powder from settling at the base of the jar. So once our nails are prepped and ready, we will start with applying the pH base on all the nails like this. This step is completely optional and you can even skip applying the pH base, but I would highly recommend it since it maintains the pH balance. So since I have brittle nails, hence I'm going to be applying 3 coats, 2 coats of a neutral color, and the third coat will be a bright color as well as glitter on my accent nails. So once you have applied the pH base, give it about 30 seconds to settle down and then open the jar to keep the color ready. Then apply the base bond on one nail at a time and dip your nails like this in the powder, keeping the nail a little slanted so that the powder comes on the entire nail surface. Now take the nail out and tip off the excess powder. Make sure that you always dip your finger instead of the box, otherwise it might spill the box. Trust me, I have made this mistake. And I ended up wasting a lot of dip powder, which I really regret, so please keep this in mind. Also keep in mind that you do not apply the base bond too close to the cuticle area, otherwise it will later cause lifting. Once all 5 nails are done and the product gets settled, then dust off the excess using a brush. Make sure you also dust off the cuticle area properly so that there is no product left there. Repeat all the steps to make sure we get a second coat of the same powder. So now after 2 coats, as you can see, we have achieved a very neutral pink. So if anyone wants to achieve a natural look, you can also carry this alone as well as a base coat like I am doing in my case. Now I'm using the bright pink and repeating the same steps I used for the neutral pink. This step will give my mani a color. So as you can see, I am only using the bright pink on 3 of my fingers as I intend to use the glitter on my accent nails, which is the ring finger as well as my thumb. Now I'm taking a glitter powder, this is shade 55, and I'm going to be repeating the same steps on my accent nails, which is the thumb as well as the ring finger. So once we are done with the powders, all we need to do is dust off the excess and then apply Solidify to each of the nail. Make sure you apply the Solidify generously so that it holds the product together. So once you have applied the Solidify, give it about 1 to 3 minutes to settle down and dry, and then gently buff the nail surface and the cuticles using a buffer and file the edges if needed, and also smoothen the area which is very close to the cuticles. Once this is done, wash your hands thoroughly to make sure any extra product is washed away. Dry your hands and your nails completely to make sure that they are absolutely dry.
Once your nails are completely dry, apply another coat of Solidify and leave it on for 30 seconds.
Now what we have to do is we will take the glossy coat and we will apply 2 coats on each nail. This is not like the usual top coat that we use. It is a sticky top coat, so I can infer that it is something that is going to actually keep the entire dip powder together. Once we have applied 2 coats of the glossy coat on each nail, then all we gotta do is wait for about 3 minutes for it to completely dry. Make sure that you completely dry it, otherwise you will end up having impressions. So once the glossy coat dries, we are done with the dip powder process and we have freshly manicured nails. The only step now I would want you guys to follow is to apply cuticle oil on your nails. So here is the final look of the nails. I must say I'm very impressed with the Sparkle & Co powders. As you can see, I need some more improvement, but I'm really happy with my first attempt. So I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and also
Stay safe. Bye bye.